I mean...
Let us soak you in for a minute.
Brought my pom-poms.
Do you see the pom-poms on her fingernails? Look at this.
I just have to say, like, we were planning to talk about your hair, and it's like... I can't not talk about your hair. It's so amazing.
I don't know why my hair has become a thing. I've always had big hair. This is my hair.
Here, come sit, make yourself comfortable.
Thank you.
Is it like the bigger the hair, the closer to God?
Yes. I just like big things.
Yeah.
I just like big things.
More is more is more, right?
More is more, yes.
Has the hair gotten bigger, though, through the years?
I don't know. I think it's just different. My hair's just blonde. I mean, look at my hair there. It's pretty big.
Oh, my gosh, you're right. Oh, yeah. You've always had
it was
Oh,
just
my God.
curly.
You and I, Theresa, kind of had the same hair. Like, if you watch Poison Ivy, this, like, B movie I did back when I was 16.
Yes,
it's the
I
same
did.
hair.
Yes, exactly.
Right. Yeah, no, it is.
That's where the inspiration came from.
It's so long and lustrous as well.
Well, you got to do something, you know, when you get older, when you get mature.
By the way, you look fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you. What is the story behind the dream job with the pom-poms?
Oh, well, I've always wanted to be a Dallas Cowgirl cheerleader.
Yeah. Well, you didn't become a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader, but you did become probably the most famous psychic medium on the planet.
Most famous.
Right? Yes. Hello. I've seen every episode of Long Island Medium. I love how much closure you bring to people and what you do. And I also love how accessible you are. You go out on the street, and whether you're in a grocery store or a deli, if you get a message, you just give it to people, right?
I say that's why I'm good at what I do, because I sense and feel things. And I learned the years of growing up with all my anxiety and everything, it was because I was holding everything in. I wasn't expressing it. So it's just easier for me to tell someone something. And I feel that if Spirit shows me enough things to get me to say something, then I'll say it. I mean, I'm always sensing and feeling things. But there's like, Spirit has to show me 3 things before I actually will approach someone.
It's so fascinating to think what could have been if you didn't, like, listen to this gift, you know?
I don't know. I don't know. And I always say that I still have the greatest support. You know, my parents, foremost and foremost. I mean, they have supported me with everything that I do, even though my dad is still, like, really freaked out about what I do, you know? Oh, yeah. You know, like, I'll come over and he'll be like, just make sure you take the dead people with you. You know, he's always like, you know.
How was that, though, when you were a kid and you were, like, starting to do that? Like, how did your parents accept that you were just crazy?
Well, no, no one thought I was crazy. That was the thing. You know,
Really?
I come from a very spiritual family and a very strong faith family. And, you know, my mom would always be like, oh, that's nice, that's lovely. And no one really even made a big deal about the things I would say or do. And it wasn't until it was later in my 20s, early 30s that I discovered that not only was I able to connect with my own departed loved ones, but everyone else's.
Wow.
You, I heard, did a reading at a gynecologist's office.
Oh, hi.
Is this true?
There is no boundaries.
Wow.
I feel the same way.
No boundaries.
I mean,
Totally. I could see you doing an interview in a gynecologist's office, of course, yes.
as long as the camera's pointed the right way, over the shoulder.
Exactly.
So
Absolutely.
How did this go down?
I don't even remember. I don't remember half of the things that I say or do, because you have to realize they're not my thoughts, feelings, and emotions.
Oh.
And, you know, this is one of the things that I loved about, you know, for years, because I can't explain what happens to me. It just happens. I don't know how it works. All that I know is that Spirit just starts to clear out my own personal thoughts, feelings, and emotions, and they start to replace them with things that mean absolutely nothing to me, but are life-changing to the person that I'm speaking to.
So you just sort of step aside and something comes through you? And then are you still present? Are you thinking about laundry or things you have to do next? What is going on in your head?
I can't even tell you. I don't even remember what happened a half hour ago.
Wow.
And I actually did something with Dr. Amen where he actually read my brain as I read somebody. And it actually showed that I'm able to access a part of my brain that we typically don't, and that my brain, like, shows no activity as I'm reading.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
Wow.
I just love also that you are both giving of yourselves right now, and you're both doing podcasts. Will you both talk about that really quickly?
Well, we haven't spoken since you've been on my podcast, and since you had so I don't even know how it affected your life, how it affected you.
We did a podcast crossover. My podcast, Hello Ross, Theresa came on, and I went on hers, Hey Spirit, and she gave me a reading, and it was so touching. And because, you know, I've talked openly here about losing my parents and people very close to me, and it's so tough. And I think anyone who's lost anybody, whether you're religious or you're not, or you believe in afterlife or not, you just kind of want to know that they're okay, right? And that's what you give to people.
Yes.
And I have to say, there were even things I saw in this reading you told me that I didn't get, and then my mom's best friend watched later, and she was like, Ross, that was what she was talking about.
That's what happened.
By the way, we have a clip. Can I show it?
Oh, please.
I want to see this.
Me too.
I literally started to write mimosas.
Oh my God, yeah, that's so funny. You have it right there. Yeah, it was wine. She was always like, oh God, if you gave her a glass of Pinot Grigio, she'd eventually do something. Can I show you something?
Sure.
I don't know if it violates the rule if I show you her picture, does it?
No.
She's holding a mimosa.
Shut up.
I swear, right there.
I see it. It's a mimosa.
It was so crazy because my mom didn't drink mimosa, so I corrected Theresa, and then I looked up on the shelf in front of me, and there was my mom holding a mimosa like, dummy, listen to Theresa. I did drink mimosas. And it's like, I didn't even know that. And that kind of validation, and that's why I'm so fascinated by what you do, is because you give those of us who are in such great pain a little something to hold on to.
I think also, I heard you're on the 10th anniversary of your tour, and you're actually going to go overseas now that you're a national treasure. What is that tour going to be like?
Oh, I don't know. I'll find out when I get there.
I know this. I have seen you go live, and she's in a room full of like 2,000 people. Teresa, I don't know how you do it.
That's right. You came to my live show too.
Yeah, the Paramount in Huntington here in Long Island. And you're going to read our audience coming up here on the show.
Yeah.
Which you don't want to miss.
So we're going to cut to a commercial break, and when we come back, Teresa's going to read the room, literally.
Okay, wow.